Fighting. Awesome. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Lucas versus Byleth. Now, for those of you who don't know, ACleverName is someone who's always been held back strictly by lag and nothing else. In this tournament, we're going to be taking lag just about as seriously as we typically do, because even though, oh man, in a very, very sad beginning for Airwaves, but maybe he can pull this back. But Devin, which is ACleverName, has always been a pretty strong contender, surprising a lot of people time and time again. Typically a Link main, but now we're seeing lots of, now we're seeing some Byleth coming out. I don't know if this is a casual character of his or what, but we are seeing some Byleth. And Airwaves having a really tough time getting any real momentum here, even without many items interfering. Of course, now we see the assist trophy, but we've got Knuckles and Chain Chomp on the field, both under Clever's name. But a final smash might equalize this a little bit for him. Not aimed very well though, unfortunately for Airwaves, who now has to come back from a 2-stock loss, almost 3 though. Throwing that smart bomb definitely in the wrong direction. I can't imagine that he was trying to get that thrown up there. And once again, a bad recovery from Lucas, which is definitely going to be his big issue here in this bracket, or at least in this match. He's going to have to really make up for that in upcoming games to make sure that he can come back from this, because that's the real issue that we're seeing so far, is lots of SDs and then just some bad luck. But now he's got that assist trophy, and Waluigi is a great assist trophy, so we might be able to see a little bit of a comeback here, but it's got to be a heck of a comeback. So far, nothing too crazy. Another final smash, though. Now we're seeing some real aiming, but he was aiming for where he was, not where he would have been. But thankfully, Waluigi was able to take that for him. But Girahim is coming out. Girahim is a really good assist trophy, especially in items, because he's a reflector. On top of just being such a good assist trophy in general. And ACleverName is going to take game 1. On to game 2 of winners round 1. Technically set 2, but set 1, because we're waiting. And this is best of 3, so this could be it for Airwaves in the winners bracket here. Alternatively, though, we could see a run back. We got Pick the Chat coming through. Some standard fighting, as always, in the first few minutes of this. Keeping Airwaves at bay with that arrow. And a couple missing the Z drop there. But once again, Airwaves is really failing to recover with his Lucas today. In practice, he doesn't have that issue all too often. So it's a very interesting to see that here. And I don't think a single successful recovery from him. Missed F smash, but that's fine because it was a Victini final smash. So you know, you can afford to miss that one because he's still got the meter going on here. And of course, it does take away from the meter, but he's got a couple opportunities. Both of the boys kind of failing to get the assist trophy for quite a while, until Airwaves finally picked it up, and maybe this will be the much-needed momentum, because Zero is going to take this. And Airwaves just not being able to line up that shot, and then the Black Knight just careening him into the blast zone. Armoring through, it looked like he armored through that KO bat, which is interesting. I didn't know that was something he could do. Either that or just hit something that was invincible. There's a lot going on, and I'm looking at a relatively tiny screen. So I'm just making my screen bigger, though, now that I can see it. Alright, we got Death Scythe here with ACleverName getting the bus, but it doesn't look like we're going to see the bus really do too much, because we're going to get Lucas in his final smash. Oh, just kidding. Right, oh, there he goes. Okay, right out of being picked out of the bus. Climbing up that wall, and that was some good adaptation from Airwaves, making sure that he knew that was a wall there, and not trying to go straight through it. It's a transformation here on this stage that I have not seen all too often, so. Unfortunately, though, for Airwaves, Dev getting a Staryu, which is, Staryu, which is a good, pretty good Pokemon, but unfortunately not able to recover there because of in Hammer, in the Hammer animation. Sitting there, pinning him down underneath that boot, keeping him there with throwing that laser sword. And there it goes! I was about to say, finally being able to redirect that final smash in a way that actually benefits Airwaves and allowing him to take a game. equalizing this out, making this 1-to-1. Typically in round 1, you see a lot of uncompetitive matches, a lot of sweeps, where one player just 0-2, 2-0. You know, we see that a lot in round 1. So this is really cool to see a 1-1 already. Of course, we had random seeding, so that could be a contributing factor here. But that aside, we're gonna see some bans, some stage strike, and we got Gamer and Peach's Castle stricken. What is the correct past tense? I think it's both. I think it is had struck. No, I think it is struck and have stricken. I think it is. He struck that as the simple past, and the past perfect is, or the present perfect is have stricken. Well, let's find out. You know, we're here. We got a second in between here. We got it. Simple past struck. Present participle. No, it's not present participle. I need past participle. Struck. Oh, really? What is stricken then? That's the past participle. Okay. Oh, wow. It's 2 different definitions of strike. That's dumb. All right, we're back in though. We're back in on Woohoo Island, which honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, I had the idea for SDitems strictly because I wanted to see Woohoo in tournament. So let's hey, everyone go tag at Woohoo, legalize Woohoo Island. Let them know that going on right now on this stream, there's Woohoo Island in bracket. So let's get some love going on. I'm a big fan of legalized Woohoo Island, so let's get some real love going on. All right. And you know what? I look away for 40 seconds to make this tweet, and Dev has taken 2 stocks from Airwaves already, which is not too different than what we've seen most of this set, with the exception of that comeback at the end of the last set or last match. And Rathalos on the screen, but Hammer. Oh, I was about to say Hammer might make that easy for Airwaves to get rid of him, but unfortunately Airwaves getting knocked out of Hammer and losing another stock. So now we are 3 stocks behind, unable to come back, and Rathalos just cleaning that up, just taking that one home. And you know, that is the set. So a 2-1 in CleverName's favor. GG CleverName, 2-1, being able to take that one home and advance onward into winners round 2.